from EIT Urban Mobility team and our friends from the European Resubs. For all the Turkish guests in the room, we actually have almost everybody that is very important, both in the mobility and the innovation sector from all Europe. So it's great to have you all in the room with us. We are very excited to see the opportunities in Turkey, to show you the opportunities in Turkey. And I hope you are positively surprised from what you've seen, and you will take many good things with you today. This is the end of the day 3, actually. 3 days in Istanbul is worth it, like 30 days in a small European city. I'm sure you have seen and experienced a lot, and we all hope that it was a pleasurable journey. So, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm coming from the legacy side of the automotive business. For many years, I started in my family company producing we were a supplier to automotive parts. But I always had a problem with the way we were told to do things. And also, people like me who are asking why can't we do things differently, faster, better, cheaper, then the industry also had some problems with people like us. So I decided at the end, why don't we just spin off and establish a place like Fark Labs. We can go to the presentation also here. So we start like a gaming, like Minecraft, and then we start putting all our worlds together. Somebody sitting in Portugal, somebody in Istanbul, somebody in China, whoever wants to play a game and make a better world and who is willing to do it together, why don't we create a space where we figure out what we're going to do. I call it open a shop to the future. If you look at from the theory side, building like an investment portfolio to innovation. So this is that kind of a place where we are continuously trying to build an innovation portfolio to the future. So whatever we do, we would like to do it beautiful. If we work, it needs to be a nice place. We all need to like what we're doing. We need to like the people we work with. And it should be a proud thing to come to work, not a dreadful journey. So this is what we're trying to achieve in Fark Labs. So it's an innovation and transformation center. We bring entrepreneurs, institutions, and investors. And we design our future together. We don't need to know all the details at the beginning, but whoever wants to join to this journey, everybody is welcome in Fark Labs. We are growing continuously. So we spun off in 2023. No government funding, everything is funded privately by an entrepreneur. So we are working together, everybody is liable, what they do, what we earn. We have KPIs, but we are also ready to invest for our future. We have this facility in Istanbul, now we have a team in Izmir, in Ankara, we have a team in Michigan, because when we're scaling up our investments, they need to find places to go. Europe is close, it's nice, but scaling acceleration is not enough for many of the B-Tech startups to become successful. So we need to get them to the best places to scale up and to find their future investors. That's why we opened in Michigan first. And now the other countries around Turkey are asking us, can we do this in our country as well? And then we are talking to the Azerbaijani government to be in Azerbaijan as well. We did everything together here and ourselves. Even the speakers were made by our engineers. So it is a truly makerspace. We also designed our logo together, and I think it represents what we are. So there are no clear lines. You can be in one department today, but you can be an entrepreneur next day. And if you have a good idea, we also will invest in one of our own. There are a lot of missing spots here. Those are our improvement points. So we are happy to be incomplete because it gives us a lot of opportunities to be purpose, it was always about incremental innovation. We were dying for that 1% improvement. 1,000, 2,000 people in one company working for that 1%. That is great, but somewhere in the world, people are working on 1,000x, 10,000x, and we keep reading about it, we keep talking about it, but then we never do anything. So why don't we dare and try to do something about it? That was the idea, and this is where Fark Labs is trying to become an agent, a transformation agent for anybody who's willing to go through this transformation. So when you actually bring together all the portfolio companies, we have more than 70 companies under our portfolio now. And I've been investing since 2006 with an accelerating rate. Because first you start with one, it comes two, but if you continue to dare, things accelerate really. And then you put all the things that all the portfolio companies have, rather than everybody working in silos, you actually acquire great power. And you don't need to be shareholders of each other, you just need to support each other on that collaborative network. So if somebody has a factory in Mexico or a customer in Mexico, the other one can introduce to the other portfolio company. I call it rental share versus mental share. I think we live in a world where mental share will soon be very, very important. But I don't think more than half of the world still realize. The stakeholders, the wealth owners, they still haven't realized the value of mental share. But we, and I hope you in this room, we should be the representatives and we should be the ambassadors of showing the world what mental share is worth. Oh, sorry. So, two things we do here. Innovation as a service. So we started doing it for our own portfolio, but then other companies started coming to us and saying, can we also do what you're doing without having a department inside? Because you can build an innovation department, you can spend a lot of money, but at the end, if you have to get permission for something daring from somebody and you need to go to the same board, it's going to take you ages to get this through. So companies started coming to us and started kind of like a subscribing method to us and to work with us, whatever you're doing, we also want to invest and we want to do our strategy. So that's the innovation as a service part. These are our customers at the moment. And with them, we are doing venture building, we do corporate innovation, we have acceleration programs, different set of things, whatever they need. But the most important, all the things we do is to find the good opportunities, to invest in them, to grow them, and then at the end, actually our dream is that they will become the future investors of Fark Labs. Because if it takes the legacy companies, let's say 1 or 2 generations, it takes a legacy company to grow almost 50 years. So whatever it takes them 50 years, these new companies are able to reach between 5 to 10 years. And every day the technology is advancing, that 5 to 10 years is decreasing. So if you invest in the right people and help them how to scale, faster, better, cheaper, as we are all telling to our entrepreneurs, we can actually have the biggest companies of our generation quite sooner than the others. And the legacy companies will be sorry than not to have invested in that. So our aim is to show that we have found the best opportunities, we dared, we invested, we grew them. That's the portfolio, some of our portfolio actually. So we are in the materials technologies, we are doing mobility, we are doing life sciences. Now we are in the process of doing our Better Future Fund. We also invest in the funds because we cannot explore everything ourselves, so we need other friends to help us explore. This is the kind of momentum we are trying to create. When you look at the mobility, our main core business actually, so wherever we go, if it's materials or mobility, mapping is actually quite easy. But executing the map is the hardest part. To find the right investments, the right opportunities in each of these milestones, and then NATO, Diana Fund, now they're coming as partners. So these government institutions who are willing to explore innovation with us, they accelerate our purpose. These are all the new energy portfolio. This is the mobility portfolio. And things are changing. Also, we invest in places. For example, between 2016 and 2020, we heavily invested in the States because the valuations were good. But then, everything has shifted, and the business cycle in the States came to a peak. But then Turkey was in a very good valuing mood. Turkey today is one of the best places that you can invest. For European friends, we always, talk with them, and everybody is, we are all worried and hesitant, especially in the automotive sector. Worry is good. It's like a rocking chair. It keeps you very busy, but it doesn't really get you anywhere. We need to act forward, and then you need to look around you and what are the good opportunities under my nose. Turkey is that kind of an opportunity, and I hope we were able to show some part of it in the past 3 days. I said, we started investing very slow, but then everything accelerated. And now it is growing even at an accelerating rates. It's not only because our courage grew, but also the Turkish ecosystem grew. And we have now better companies. And some of the companies who have started earlier, they have come a long way and they have very good valuations, and some of them are recognized globally. Here we do something very different than any other. We are not funds, we invest our own money. We have never taken money from anybody else. But that gave us the freedom to be not only in one place. We do pre-seed, we do VC tickets, and we also do strategic investments. So the whole thesis is actually the investment portfolio to innovation. So some of them are more long-term, some of them are more short-term, some of them are more TRL 9 and 10 ready to commercialize, and some of them are more deeper tech at TRL 5. So we are building our future portfolio with what we think will constitute of the better future. And then we have the gender lens team, because without, half of the world is comprised of women, and then often in automotive, for example, we used to complain that, we want to hire women, but there are nobody around. So this is to show that actually women are the best opportunity that any nation can have, and if you invest in them, you will get the best returns. So I founded ARIA investment platform, women investment platform. Here now we have more than 500 members around the world. We are one of the biggest accredited angel network of Turkey. In the angel rounds, we invested more than $6 million to date in these companies. We invest in companies with at least one female co-founder. And then, as the next stage, we established the first gender lens fund of Turkey, which is the size is $25 million, with one of the biggest banks of Turkey, İşbank is the major LP. And there we have so far made 14 investments. This is also, in the European sizes, it is one of the biggest gender lens investing funds, including Europe. Fark Labs team. So everybody here is coming from, we call it the real sector in Turkey. Some of us are coming from the automotive, some of us are coming from energy, mobility, materials, but everybody, we are all uniting. We are very different, very crazy team, but we are all united in our purpose to find and explore the best talent, the best ideas, to invest in them, to grow them, and to build our own better future rather than waiting for other people to do it for us. So that's the team. And I'm very happy that you have joined us today for creating our better future. I hope the startups, I wish you all luck. This is just the beginning. It's a long road. So you will have a lot of ups and downs, but don't give up. If your idea doesn't work, pivot. Just don't give up, because we need this new fuel. We cannot do it all alone. Turkey cannot do it alone. Europe cannot future. Thank you and have a great day.